Hey guys, so today I'm taking you through a Pilates HIIT workout. I will be timing it myself for 60 seconds and then you'll just follow my timing. The first section of the HIIT will be more low impact, more of a warm up for your body. The next HIIT section for 60 seconds will be a little bit more high impact, but you can stick with the low impact option whenever you want to. And then the sections in between will be your Pilates. So let's begin. So you're taking your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, nice strong belly. We're going to start with a double pulse in a squat. So coming down into that little pulse, and then it's either going to be a toe tap to the side to keep it nice and light. If you want a bit more, it's a double pulse in the squat, and then you're just going to lift your leg, flex foot, and you're lifting through the side of your glute and your waist. So let's go for 60 seconds, guys, from here. So double pulse down, knees go wide, either a tap or you're adding on. You're going to press it out to the side with your heel. You don't have to go super high. You just want to feel that side glute and your side waist. Good, so we've got about 45 seconds to go. Remember, you can always stick with the tap. I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit. You can slow it down if you need to. Remember to keep breathing. 30 seconds. Just make sure your knees go wide over your second and third toe. So you want to go wider rather than letting your knees go in for these squats. 15 seconds, guys, pressing into the outer edges of the feet. Keep the chest lifted. Keep that core nice and strong. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, so we're going to come all the way down onto our backs. All right, so you're on your back and we're going to get into some core work. So you're pressing your feet hip width apart, hands to your head, elbows wide, natural curves through your spine. Start to look forward, come into an ab curl. Hold the first one there. Little gap chin, chest, looking just above your knees. Inhale, head goes down. And again, we're going to go for 8. Inhale down. So you can breathe out either through your nose, or I like to breathe out through my mouth for the core work. I'm going to go for another 5. Another 4, gliding the ribs to the hips. Last 3. Last 2. And then holding it up there, you've got little baby pulses there. We're just going for 8 little pulses, little gap chin chest. Keep the breath going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now can you hold it there in that curl? Float that right leg up to tabletop, left leg up to tabletop. Just take a nice big breath. Place your head down. And looking forward, coming back up into your curl. We're going to do little toe taps down, just the right big toe. Inhale to lift it up, and then your lefts. And then maybe reaching your arms long by the sides of your body. Keep going. Just looking to your knees rather than to the ceiling. So little gap between the chin and the chest. And then can you draw your lower belly in and down? So you're really using your deep abdominal muscles. 1 more on each side. You can always put your head down for this. And then circling those hands back to your head, take a big breath in, and then place your head down. We're going to look forward, come back up. So this time we're going to go for some double toe taps. You can always stick with the singles. If you're feeling really good, draw the belly in and slowly go for a double toe tap, and then inhale to lift it up. Keep that going just for 5. Ribs drawing to the hips. Keep looking toward the knees. Last 3. Using the breath. Remember, you can place your head down whenever you need to, or go back to the single ones. So you're going for 1 more. Inhale up. Last one. Draw it up. Squeeze your legs together. Place your head down. Take a big breath in. And then look forward, come into that curl. We're going right leg long and then squeeze it back into the tabletop position. Left leg long as you breathe out. Inhale to draw it back. Let's keep that going. You can always take your arms long by the sides of your body. You've got 3 more sets, guys. Nice strong legs. Point through the toes. Keep drawing that belly in and down. 1 more set. Squeeze your legs together. Hands to your head. Take a big breath in. Try to get a little higher. Head goes down. Well done. We've got 1 more set. Look forward. Exhale, coming into an ab curl. Extend your legs long as you breathe out. Inhale back to tabletop. Head's going to go down. Look forward. Exhale up. Inhale, head goes down as the legs draw back. So you've got about 6 more of these. And if you need to, you can always keep your head down and just do your leg movements. 3 more. Exhale to squeeze the legs together, ab curl. Inhale, head goes down. Last 2. We're holding it up there. So see if you can hold the curl and squeeze the legs back to tabletop, so knees over the hips, then re-extend the legs and then rebend. 4 more. Maybe adding on by reaching your arms long by the sides of your body for 3. You can always pop your head down here for 2. This is it. We're going to reach. We're going to hold for 5. Keep breathing. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bend it back in. Looking to the knees. You've got 4 more. And then we're going to hold it for 5 seconds, guys. 3. Keep using that breath. 2. This is it. Can you hold those legs long for 5? Squeeze them together for 4. Keep your breath going. 3, 2, back to tabletop, hands to your head, head down. Well done. All right, let's go back into our HIIT. I'm going to give you the modification, the low impact, high interval, and then I'll also give you the slightly higher intensity interval. So here we go. We've got 60 seconds. It's either your double pulse in your squat and your press or tap to the side, or we're going for double tap in and then a nice big squat. So here we go. 60 seconds. I'm going to start with the slightly more high intensity version first to show you that. And just make sure, really important, that your knees don't fall inward when you do that squat. So press your feet wide and press your knees a little wide. Keep your breath going. And remember, you can always go back to this variation. Little kick to the side. So you've got about 30 seconds to go. Don't forget to breathe. Keep your chest lifted, your shoulder blades drawing down your back. 20 seconds, guys. How you doing? We're almost there. Last 10. 5 more seconds, guys. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. All right, let's come to 4-point kneeling. Elbows go in and down. Press into your hands. Shift the weight forward just a little bit. Hover your elbows a few inches off the mat and then squish them down. Hover and lower your elbows back down. So for this one, you want to imagine that your elbows are pretty much stuck to the floor, like you have chewing gum on the backs of your forearms. Really resisting up and down and really press into your hands, hug your thumbs in. You've got 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold halfway. Little pulses down. You've got 8. The accent goes down. So you should really start to feel the backs of your arms burning. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold halfway. Little pulse up. Accent goes up this time. Whew, feeling it. Last 4, 3, last 2. Now, can you hold it halfway to finish it for 8? Press into your hands, shift the weight forward a little bit. Hug the thumbs in for 4. Keep your belly nice and strong. 3, 2, and then straighten your arms. Well done, guys. Press into your hands. Your hips are right over your knees. You're extending your right leg back, point through the toe. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. So you have 9 more. As you lift, can you lift through the back of your leg? Lift through your glute and your hamstring rather than through your lower back. So can you keep that belly really strong? Make sure you don't go too high with your leg. 3 to go. You've got 2. Lift and hold. We're coming down to our forearms. Forearms down. Palms pressed together. Lift up and out of shoulders, forearms. Float that leg a tiny bit higher and then draw a U shape with your big toe. You have 8 more. Keep it in the hamstring and the glute. Check it's not going into that lower back. You have another 4, 3. Keep the core really strong. Lift up and out of the shoulders for 2. Lift and hold. Come to your right forearm, your left hand. Open up through the hip. Flex the right foot. Bend right knee. Squeeze knee toward right tricep or elbow. Kick it up and back. Draw it in. Give it a squeeze. Kick it up and back. Imagine you're moving through mud. Lots of resistance. Squeeze through your side waist. Let's go for 4. Lift up and out of your left shoulder. You have 3. Keep the breath going. Last 2. Last 1. Extend. Point that toe now. Sweep it down. Tap the floor with your big toe. Exhale up and back. So we're going to go for 9. You don't have to go this high with the leg. If your leg just wants to go in line with your hip, that is totally fine. Try to keep it strong and straight. Lift out of the shoulder. You have another 4. Last 3. Last 2. Keep the breath going. Last 1. Lift and hold. Keep it lifted as you come back to your hands. Press into right hand, maybe reach the left arm, lower an inch, pulse it up to finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1. Woo, well done. Let's take it to the other side. Four-point kneeling, let's go back to your tricep hovers. Hands press, elbows go in and down. Hug your thumbs in, press into your hands. That's the special ingredient. Lift your elbows a few inches and then squish them down. Resist as you lift and lower. Keep hugging your thumbs in. Little shift forward of your weight. You want to feel the back of your arm, a little bit of shoulder, but it's super low intensity on the shoulder. It's more back of the arm. Let's do 3. Spine long. 2. Hover, hold. Can you pulse down? Accent goes down for another 6. For 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, last 2. Hover, hold, and pulse it up. So little pulses up here. Keep the elbow bent. Can you hug your elbows in toward your knees? Go for 4. Last 3. Last 2. To finish it, hover, hold, shift it forward a tiny bit. Can you hold it there for 5? Press into your hands. 4, 3, 2, woo, and straighten. Good. In your 4-point kneel, extend your left leg straight back. Wrap the left hip down, point through your toe, tap the toes down, breathe in. Exhale, lift leg just in line with hip. Control it down, control it up. So the movement is coming from your glute and your hamstring, not from your lower back. Keep that belly nice and strong, drawing in around your waist like a belt. Let's do 3. Keep the breath going. 2, soft bend in your elbows. Lift and hold. Come to your forearms. Elbows down, underneath your shoulders. Palms pressed together. Lift your leg a tiny bit higher. Draw a U shape with your left big toe as you stretch your left leg longer. We've got 6 more. 5 to go. Nice long leg. 4. Keep the core strong. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift that leg high. Keep it lifted if you can. Come to your left hand, your right forearm. Lift up and out of your forearm. Flex your left toes. Squeeze your left knee toward your tricep. It doesn't have to touch. And kick it back with resistance. Inhale to squeeze. Exhale to kick and press back through your heel. Let's keep that going for 7 more. Try to keep the knee high if you can. Kick the leg just above hip height or higher if it feels okay for your hips. 4 more. Keep the core nice and strong. Lift up and out of your right forearm and shoulder, really important. Last 2. Don't forget to breathe as well. Last 1. You're extending that leg. Point the toe. Sweep it down. Big toe taps the floor outside your mat. Exhale, big press back. Straight leg sweep. We're going to go for 9 more. Almost there with this part. Let's go for 5. Last 4. Last 3. Keep breathing. Last 2. Keep that belly nice and strong. Last 1. Can you keep it lifted? Press into your left hand, your right hand. Either keep right hand down or float right arm long by ear, palm in. Little pulses down an inch, up an inch. 8 to finish this. 7, 6, little pulse. Keep it in the core, keep it in the glute. Last 3, last 2, keep lifting up and out of the left shoulder. Last 1, hand down, knee down. Well done. All right, guys, we've got 2 more sets of HIIT. So that's 2 more sections to go. You're almost there. 60 seconds. You've either got your double squat and either the tap or the kick. Maybe you're going into the higher intensity from here. So we've got 45 seconds to go. Keep checking those knees. They go wide instead of dropping in, yeah? Keep it going, 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Enjoy it. Just have fun with it. Just focus on the alignment of your knees. That's the important thing. Chest is lifted. Last 15. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. All right, let's come down onto our tummies. We're doing some prone work for your back. When you lie down, let's take our hands underneath our forehead to start. You rest your forehead down. Your legs are going to turn out into a little V position. You point through your toes, press your pubic bone and your 2 frontal hip bones down into the mat. Draw your lower belly in away from the mat to protect your lower back. Give your right glute a little squeeze, and we'll start by floating the right leg, pointing through the toe, lower, and lift. So we start with a little tiny bit more glute work, guys. Who doesn't want more glute work? So let's just do a little bit more. You got 5, 4, 3, last 2. Can you lift and hold? Tiny little pulses there. 8, 7, really, really small. Lengthen that leg away from you. Point through the toe. 3, 2, and lengthen and lower. Other side, point left toe, squeeze left glute. As you float, press down into the pubic bone and the hip bones to protect through the lower back. Lower down, squeeze and lift. Let's think about length instead of height of that leg. Keep it turned out and imagine that I'm pulling your big toe away from you to the corner of that mat. Get longer instead of higher. 3, and then we pulse in 2. Lengthen, draw the belly in, little pulse. 8. Last 7, 6. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen lower. Awesome. Squeeze your arms to the sides of your body. Either keep your legs turned out or come to more of a hip width apart position, inner thighs to sky. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Palms are going to start to face down. Your thumbs spin out. We pulse it up. Pulsing for 8. Squeeze the backs of your arms, backs of your shoulders again. I'm going to go for 4. Again, think length instead of height for this so that you don't feel the lower back. Feel the mid back. Last 3, 2. Relax it down just for a breath. Big breath there. Draw the belly in, roll the shoulders back, lift it up. Float your arms out to a T shape. If you have any shoulder injuries going on, you can repeat the same, squeezing your arms into the sides of your body. Otherwise, you're reaching your arms out to the T, reaching through your fingers, pulsing up here for 8. Can you press into your feet? Gently draw the belly in. Reach your arms away long instead of high. Last 4, middle of your back. Soften the tops of the shoulders. Last 2. Hold it. Squeeze your arms into the sides of your body, palms facing in. Little pulses in and in. Imagine you're squeezing a yoga block between your hands behind your legs for 4, 3. Keep the core strong. 2. And relax just for a breath. 1 more set, guys. Draw the shoulders back, lift it up. This time, we're doing a big semicircle sweep with the right arm. Breathe in to reach up and exhale to squeeze it back in. And then your left, inhale, reach, palm in, V shape with the arm. Relax the shoulder blade down the back, squeeze it in. Now, you might find this a little bit too much work for the shoulders, and that's absolutely fine. All you'll do instead is keep your arms to the sides of your body and do these little tiny pulses up and down if it doesn't feel good for you to reach the shoulders. Otherwise, can you repeat that 2 more times? Breathe in to reach the right. Exhale to tap fingertips back in toward your right thigh with the left and squeeze. 1 more on each side. Good. So I'm going to give you the option of resting. You can pulse up and down with the arms, or you have 2 double arm reaches. Breathe in to reach. Relax the shoulder blades down your back. Exhale to squeeze the arms in. Last one and we're done here. Breathe in. Exhale to squeeze. Take your hands underneath your elbows and gently child's pose. Well done, guys. You have 1 more HIIT session left. Let's come to standing. All right, here we go. So don't forget, 60 seconds from here. Let's go. Don't forget that you can pulse it down and tap, pulse it down in the squat, or you can do your kick out to the side, or you've got your 45 seconds left of these double tap feet together, big squats. Knees nice and wide, pressing into those feet. Let's keep it going. 25 seconds to go. Take it back to this if you need to. Don't be afraid to take it down a notch whenever you need to. We're going to go for 15 more. I'm going to go back to this cardio option. Keep that chest lifted, shoulder blades down your back. 10. Core nice and strong. Let's go 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going to stay standing for some standing squat work. All right, let's squat to finish, guys. Bending your knees, coming all the way down, pressing into your heels, outer edges of your feet. Stand it all the way up. Keep it going. So always making sure that those knees are not falling inwards as you squat. Go a little bit wider than you think you need to. You've got 5 more full range. Last 3. Can you roll your shoulder blades down your back? Keep your chest open. We're going to hold it down here. So you could press your palms into this prayer position. You could take hands to your hips, or for more intensity, reach arms to that V shape. We're pulsing it down an inch and up an inch. You have 8. Feel a little wrap around your waist like a corset or a belt. Lengthen your tailbone down to the floor, zip the belly. Let's go 3, 2. Can you stay down? Lift your right heel just a little bit. Press into the big toe. Pulse it down for 8. So right heel is lifted. Press into the big toe so that you don't roll the ankle joint out. You've got 4. Try to stay nice and low. 3. But lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Can you stay down and just swap sides? Your left heel is lifted. You got another 7. Keep breathing. Keep the core strong, the ribs drawing down. Last 3, we're going to alternate in 2. Alternating heel lifts, one side and then the other. Keep the weight centered, going straight down the middle rather than moving side to side. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Place both heels down, get low. Reach those arms forward. Slowly stand up for 4. Squeeze your glutes in toward one another. 3, 2, 1. More set of squats, guys. All the way down. Let's reach the arms all the way up. You got 8 to go. 7, press the knees wide. 6, chest is lifted. 5. Try to squeeze those glutes as you stand. 3, drawing your tailbone to the floor. 2, hold it down. Your right knee is going out and in. The smallest little movement, out. Not too much in, think outward. Like you're pressing your knee into a little wall to get into the side of the glute. 4, 3, 2, other side. If this doesn't feel good for your knees, just hold or pulse up and down. Skip this part if you need to. 3, 2. To finish this, we get a little lower. We pulse it out and in for another 10, and then you're done and we stretch. Keep breathing, shoulders down, chest open. Go out with the knees, not in. Think of pulsing out and out. You've got 4, 3, last 2. Get lower, slowly stand up. 4, 5. Press into those feet. 4, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, and you're done. Well done. Let's come down and we will stretch. We're going to start with an inner thigh stretch. So you will take your legs just as wide as you can. Flex your toes toward the ceiling. Try to lift your kneecaps up your thighs. Take one hand in front, one behind, and just a little shuffle forward, just as much space as you have. Try to keep your spine nice and long as you creep your hands forward. So you want to feel those inner thighs. A little wiggle if it feels good. Don't forget to breathe here as you slowly open up through those inner thighs. And you might not come very far forward. You're just trying to feel the inner seams of your legs. Keep that spine as long as you can. Few more breaths. Last couple of breaths there. Try to slow the breath down on every exhale. All right, to come out of that one, slowly come up. Hold on underneath your knees to help you bend your knees in gently. We'll take it into a glute stretch. So there are a few options. Right ankle in front, and you can start to fold forwards. If you would like to, you can also stay seated. Take your hands behind you. Flex your right toes. Pop your right ankle over your left knee. Left foot flat. And then you're peeling the right knee open. You can also do this one lying on your back. So keep that tail nice and heavy, relax the shoulders. And just one more big breath there. And swap to the other side. So you may be on your back for this, flexing the left toes toward the left knee. Keep the chest nice and open. Possibly you took the seated version. So seated version, right foot flat, peeling the left knee open, if that feels good for you, leaning into your hands. And then maybe taking the forward fold option if that feels better for you. Left ankle in front and folding it forward. Let's take one more breath there and we'll twist to finish. So make your way to your back. Let's draw our knees into our chest, give them a little squeeze. Take your knees over to the right. Right hand on top of left knee. Reach your left arm open. Maybe gaze all the way to the left. Take some deep breaths. Lengthen your left hip forward. One more big breath. Gently draw belly in to help you draw knees through center. Over to the other side. Knees to the left. Left hand on top of right knee. Reach the right arm open. And gaze all the way across to the right if that feels okay for you. Lengthening the right hip forward. Slowing the breath down. One more breath. Knees gently through center. Rolling up to a seat. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your Pilates HIIT workouts. I hope you're feeling really strong and also really energized and full of life. I know that I am now. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one.